welcome to another Tentative Poke review. It's Valentine's Day and the three of us guys have come to see a movie. We saw No Strings Attached today. It's about ukulele repairers in Bolivia. It is a bit boring at points. I mean, the manufacturing techniques did... No, I'm joking. It was a bad joke. Ha ha ha.
So this is another Natalie Portman film. We've done a bit of a double feature today, so that's
showing her versatility as a mental ballet dancer and a sex-driven
bad rom-com.
Yeah. Basically, the plot is that there's these two guys, Emma and Ryan? Adam is their character names. And basically they just are friends with benefits, and so they are trying not to get attached to each other, but inevitably they do, and you know, conflict ensues, and it's cliche drama, you know, always chasing each other, yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so Josh, some initial thoughts. What do we think? Because good picture. Yes, it doesn't have Sandra Bullock, but
no, so it's not a real rom-com.
But how does it fare as a rom-com?
Not well.
Well, rom-com, there's a bit of
romance, there's
not
comedy.
so much calm on Ashton Kutcher's behalf.
No,
notorious
cut him out.
Notorious for you know, calm.
Look,
but
there's
not
there's
so
romance,
bad.
There's romance and comedy, so it does the job.
Yeah,
but there's no Sandra Bullock. So.
I think the comedy is really derived from the minor characters, so it is quite different. So
that's. I mean, Ashton Kutcher is one of those guys that just continually pumps out the rom-coms. He's done so many over the past years. I think the real bad one.
I saw Valentine's Day.
And Killers. Killers with Katherine Heigl. It was the worst rom-com actor in history.
Yeah.
I don't know what you really can say about this film. I mean,
I can't believe she just walked through it.
I can go behind, or I can go in front.
They did make a comment down there. I think I said, shush. Shush, don't speak so you don't get in the film.
Oh, that's alright, I just walk right down.
They won't see me.
Anyway, back to the movie.
They have a lot of sex.
They do, and you don't see any of it, which is good. Done, good taste.
More events in these last two reviews than in that film. They're really wasn't really too much.
You gave me carpet burn in the last one.
Yeah.
Hey, there's some funny bits.
Yeah, I think as it goes, I mean, you can't really expect much from your standard template of a rom-com. Guy and girl love each other. They don't admit it. Blah blah blah.
Doesn't work out.
One decides. They end up chasing each other. They end up together. Blah blah blah. Strings are attached. Actually, that's false advertising.
Down there. No, look, there's very few rom-coms these days that I guess you could say are bearable in the sense that they're new.
What new?
They all follow the same.
Nothing forever.
They all follow the same formula.
Same structure. Absolutely.
And this was actually quite similar to.
Yeah, I think basically the producers in America have just worked out the ideal structure. You know, to pull the most
tug on the heartstrings of women, and guys will sit there and go, yes, I love you, honey.
This runs so parallel to my life. I've broken up and had sex with 1 million men.
Honestly,
they're
doing it more.
From women's.
I think they're doing it a lot more like in the past couple of years. Just the idea of the woman being like kind of swapping the roles a bit. The woman's the one that just wants.
What are you saying about women?
Sex. What personality? Flowers.
So, are we saying...
This is why I'm single, above other reasons.
We're all single.
Yeah, that's why it's Valentine's Day. And there was a little bit of hand-holding.
I'll tell you what though, there was less sex in this film possibly than there was in Black Swan.
Well, there was less intense sex. Black Swan was pretty
intense mentally. But anyway, so can we conclude that the rom-com is now an outlet for guys as well as girls?
On anything other than just...
I didn't want to cry.
Watching them?
Well...
I felt nothing.
That's the last
What have we concluded in this review? What have we come to the conclusion of?
It was lighthearted, very good. Very, very good contrast to something serious if you're doing two movies in one day.
But it was like everything else. Everything rom-com. There was nothing different.
No.
There's nothing to bring to the table, nothing to add.
It was just like they sort of copied and pasted each other into some other story. I mean, that was no different from what did we watch the other week?
That's what I was
Love
trying to
Another,
say, yeah.
Love Another Drugs.
Very
exactly
similar.
the same.
Very similar.
Just little subplot differences, and that's it. Minor little things. So basically, you know what's going to happen. No one dies. Yeah, a few funny bits in there.
Okay, Josh, poke rating.
2.
You remember the hand this time, didn't you?
I'm not so, taken aback mentally because on 2 it was boring.
Yep.
She has the pants on, but it was boring.
Do you want to give a separate rating for Natalie Portman?
She gets a
10.
Okay, yep, look, there's boring film, boring rating, 2.
I'd give her a 1.
You would give her 1.
That is not funny. Don't laugh at that, please.
What are you trying to say about women?
They're beautiful creatures.
The creature.
No, and I'm a creature too. We're animals. We're all animals.
I can't help but notice she's not in a kitchen at this point.
On that note, Tom, poke rating.
I don't know.
My brothers watch this.
Women watch this.
That's alright. It can't get any better. We're here on Valentine's Day by ourselves. Let's just be there.
Poke rating.
Kick them all down. 3, right down the middle. 3.
2.5 right down the middle.
Well, no, like in whole, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your middle finger. That's the third one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's 2.5?
And we're going to leave. This is terrible. So, goodbye. See you next week. Stop recording.